Hey everybody, what's going on? Time for another YouTube video, and this time I'm going to take a step backwards because I get so many emails about reels that are sub $100, and Shimano is so good at making them, I figured I'd take a chance to go over the Sedona Fi, which is incredible bang for the buck, but I want to walk through all the features, all the tech that's in it, all the specs, so hopefully you can make an educated decision if you're looking for your next reel. Do me a favor, guys, if you can, subscribe down below, and also if you have any experiences with the Sedona Fi, let us know. Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you if you have any specific questions about a species or a technique or something you want to do, and do you think this reel is applicable? Hit me up and I'll try to answer you as fast as I can. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. The Sedona Fi is a great, what I would consider just above entry-level spinning reel from Shimano. This is a reel that retails from $74.99 to $94.99 US dollars, but it has quite a bit of tech, but not a ton. We're not talking about what you should come to expect from Vanford or Stratic. This is a 94 sub-dollar reel, so the technology in it that really hits home for me is the fact that the gear in this is Shimano's Hagane cold forged gear. Now, when we talk about cold forging is basically where Shimano takes the process of stamping an aluminum puck with extreme force to form the gear shape that drives this gear. So Hagane gear is used in everything from Sedona all the way up to Stella. The tooth pattern is what differs between them, but this is the cold forged Hagane gear. Starts at Sedona and goes all the way up. So Sahara, Noski, Ultegra, all those reels going forward, Miravel, all have the Hagane gear, and that is what is going to give you the most longevity when you get a good solid gear. The other thing it has is the propulsion line management system. Now this technology has been around for a number of years, as long as I've almost been around with Shimano, but they've never changed it, and there's a reason for it, and that is basically that little tapered edge on the lip of the spool really helps reduce the amount of size of the loop coming off when you're casting and hitting that first stripper guide, which is going to cause friction and line management problems. So propulsion line management is included in the Sedona Fi. And the other thing is the G-free body. Now this started a few generations ago, and Shimano is all really about trickle down. What we see come out in Stella usually trickles down. Rarely do we see a mid-level reel introduce a new technology. Everything stems from Stella. Stella is what the engineers strive to create the newest, latest, and greatest technology. And G-free body was developed for Stella a number of years ago. And what it is where they've taken the center mass of the gears, the pinion gear, the drive gear, everything, and brought it above the center mass of the handle, bringing the weight closer to your hand, creating a better balance and a smoother rotation in the reel. If you pick up a Sedona Fi and spin it, you're going to realize it is a very good feeling reel. It's got great drag pressures, so let's just get through all the sizes it's available in and all the spec to help you make your next decision. Now the Sedona Fi is available in a bunch of sizes, and I mean to cover you everything from panfish or ice fishing all the way to the big stuff. So 500, 1000, 2500, a C3000, a 4000, a C5000, a 6,000 and an 8,000 size reel. This is the biggest swath of sizes of reels in the freshwater category, belongs right here to Sedona. Now when we talk about all these sizes, a 500 size is going to be perfect for ice fishing or pan fishing or small stream and brook trout. A 1000 is going to do so many ultralight and light techniques. And then your 2500 and C3000, C just stands for compact body, which means the body is the same size on both the 2500 and the C3000, but the spool is cut deeper on the C3000, allowing it to carry extra line. And in a lot of cases, they'll put a different gear ratio between the two. And the same applies for the 4000 and the C5000. Same size body, deeper cut spool on the 5000. Now when it comes to the weight of the reels, the 500 comes in at 6.3 ounces, the 1000 comes in at 7.6 ounces, the 2500 and C3000 come in at 8.6 and 8.8 ounces respectively. The 4000 and C5000 come in at 10.4 and 10.6 ounces respectively. And then the 6000 is 15 ounces and the 8000 comes in at 21.7 ounces. All of these reels have 3+1 bearings in them, and when it comes to drag pressures, we're talking 7 pounds of drag on both the 500 and the 1000, 9 pounds of drag on the 2500, 20 pounds of drag on the 3000, 24 pounds on both the 4000 and 5000. And then it gets a little weird where the 6000 has 22 pounds of drag they're rating, and 24 pounds of drag again for the 8000. Last but not least would be the inches of line per handle turn for those of you interested. So 27 inches of line per handle turn on the 500, 26 inches of line per handle on the 1000, 27 inches of line per handle turn on the 500, 26 inches on the 1000. Both the 2500 and C3000 will bring in 36 inches of line per handle turn. So that's equivalent to almost an XG gear ratio or an extra fast gear ratio. 39 inches of line per handle turn on the 4000 and 41 inches of line per handle turn on the C5000. Now, when you get up to the 6000 and 8000, they actually go down. So they've lowered the gear ratio to give you more torque. 33 and 37 inches of line per crank of the handle. There you have it, guys. That is the Sedona FI. I mean, really, if you are a weekend warrior or you're looking for a good quality reel for your first reel, this is one. I can't stress how good of an entry-level reel this is. This is a reel that will last you a very, very long time. Between Sedona and Sahara, I find both of them are to be just absolutely incredible. And what really changes when you go up in models and in price with Shimano is you get more tech. The prime example would be if you went from a Sedona FI to a Sahara FI, you would gain X-Ship, which is a double bearing supported pinion gear, gives you more winding power under load, and you gain an extra bearing. So as you keep going up, you'll find that technologies usually continue to increase. As you go down, they decrease. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But with this reel, you get as close as you can to getting unbelievable performance for great value. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoy that. That is the Sedona FI. If you haven't, check one out at your local retailer. If you can, click subscribe. We try to do these videos at least every week. Try to go through new products, sometimes new techniques. So clicking subscribe will help get our videos into your feed. Also click like down below. If you have any experiences, like I said earlier, with the Sedona, or you have questions about it, hit us up, leave a comment. We love answering and talking to you guys. I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all catching fish.